Welcome back, NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a request by Bird in Hand. Thank you so much for reaching out, and we have a request for, as you can see in the description, 10cc, and this is called Una Nuit à Paris. I guess that's the French version of saying it. And then The Same Night in Paris, which is part 2, and later The Same Night in Paris, part 3, which is one song, and which runs around 8 minutes and 40 seconds. And it's the album opener of the original soundtrack of 10cc. And Alexi and I, we did what I see was the most famous song on the album, which is I'm Not in Love. If you want to watch that reaction, it's on the channel. But I'm going to react to this more epic song here. And let's check it out. So I did want to see when this was released. So it says here on Wikipedia, 1975, their third album of 10cc, and also very successful original soundtrack. Because since I read original soundtrack, I was like, is this like a movie? Was this a soundtrack? It is just that's the way it's called. It is also under the genre of art rock, progressive pop, and soft rock. So a little bit of, you know, of if you haven't heard this, which I'm sure you guys have watched this before, but there's a lot of people who haven't, so that's why we're doing it. So without further ado, let's get into the music. Again, thank you so much, Bird in Hand, for requesting the song and for sponsoring the video. And I'll pull it up. Give me just one moment and we'll get into it. All right, here we go. We got it pulled up. And without further ado, thank you so much again for being here, everyone. If this is your first time checking out the channel, please like the video. You know, maybe comment below. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go. One Night, I guess the whole thing is called One Night in Paris, but in French. So here we go. All right. Got the lyrics pulled up.
It's crazy. It isn't worth a centime. I'll take it. Rouge lips in the gaslight. How great you of the whole. That's the way the croissant crumbles after all. Away. Les girls are out on bail. Très bien, there's love for sale. Oh my chérie,
So good.
mine, and I'll show you a wonderful time. For the price of a cheap champagne, I'll show it once again. One night in Paris is like a year in any other place. One night in Paris will wipe the smile off your pretty face. One girl in Paris is like loving every woman. One night in Paris, one night in Paris.
beautiful Swiss movie.
Is he gonna buy?
Oh, forget he watch. I should very good time.
Is he gonna pay?
You understand what's something different?
Or is he gonna fall in love the all-American way? Oh, you know you ain't no Casanova. You can't even do the bossa nova or the tango or a samba.
Okay.
No, you ain't no Casanova.
Wow.
Is he gonna buy?
Is he gonna buy?
Is he gonna pay?
Is he gonna pay?
Or is he gonna fall in love the all-American way? Is he gonna buy?
Is he gonna buy?
Is he gonna pay?
Is he gonna pay?
Or is he gonna fall in love the all-American way? Sometimes I think he will, but then again,
One night in Paris is like a year in any other place. One night in Paris will wipe the smile off your pretty face. Try a girl in Paris, but try one in mine. Each night in Paris, each night in Paris, can be your last. 42, 42, rue de Saint-Jacques. All our girls are, how you say, good in the sack.
I was a stripper on the Champs-Élysées. He was a gendarme in the gendarmerie. Going ooh la la la, ooh la 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 la. He was a pimp in a black beret, but he was an artist in his own way. Ooh la la la, ooh la 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 la. When they raided my club that night, they ruined my act with the leather and weather. The chief of police got a fright. He was up in my boudoir with some other fella. Oh, it's only routine, but I got this feeling it ain't good for business. And the floor cleared, a woman screamed to herself. Honey, though you're not the toast of
The voices are just.
I love you, although you bled and beat me. Honey, leave it alone. For the gendarmes just doing his job. Paris is only one step away. Metal is only one step away.
I can't believe it. I didn't know that this band had. I mean, the song that we heard, of course, "I'm Not in Love," is amazing and everything, but this is. I mean, it's a totally different genre. This reminded me a lot of another. Uh, I looked it up of another song released during that year by Queen. I think you know what I'm talking about. I mean, just the whole Night at the Opera vibe. I don't know who might have influenced who. Maybe you would like to tell me, but I'm not saying. It's just people having similar ideas. It was amazing, like all the piano parts, the voices, the harmonies, the voices were doing, the rock opera feel, just wonderful. I'm gonna send this to Alexia today so she can check it out, and she's not even gonna know. If I would have played this to her without her knowing that it's 10cc, maybe she would have thought it's Queen or something. It sounds very proggy because of all the the different the changes of the music, and because it does sound like, I mean, a three-parter, of course, but just because I know, if you just listen to it without knowing anything, it sounds almost like progressive rock. I mean, they call it progressive pop. Man, this was good. It was very, very interesting. Let me like close this because it's like shining red light on me, the lyrics. I can't believe it only has like 1,400,000 plays. This is so good. But yes, it might not be for everyone. This is definitely up my alley. The the theatricality of it all. I can see this being performed live. With all sorts of props and just wonderful. I loved all the French words that we're using. All the accents, even the French accents, on purpose. This was great, wonderful piece. I can't wait to listen to it again. Just just wonderful. Like I didn't know this band was this versatile. I thought it was a pop band. This is really like what I mean, I'm just like lost for words. And I looked it up here, the original soundtrack, third studio album, English rock band 10cc, but it never really mentioned anything why or like the background. It says here, it talks more about the I'm Not in Love. But it says here the original soundtrack was a critical and commercial success, but also because it has also apparently I'm Not in Love is just such a big hit. But this is just such a great album opener. I can't wait to listen to the rest of this album now. But it doesn't really talk about. It says the first single, "Life is a Milestone," was another UK top 10, but their biggest success was "I'm Not in Love." They don't talk about this song here for some reason, which is bizarre because it's really amazing. The vocals, the just all the parts that were being played right now was just amazing. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get. It is a longer song. I don't know if Alexia, would like to do it. But we could maybe always do the full album on Patreon. But I don't know. I just want to show it to her. It's like the other day I read a comment and it said, sometimes you have to just go for it. You can't do everything as a reaction video. Which is true. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do with this one with her. But it was just really, really different and really amazing. I mean, this is what I like. Some people maybe won't get this at all. Like, what is this? What's going on? It's so like theatrical and. But for me, as a music lover of progressive music and just classical music and opera and stuff like that, and Yeah, this is right up my alley. I loved it. I loved all the, I don't know, the references to French culture, you know, the food and the cities and the whole, like, I don't know. It was just great. Thank you so much. Let me know what was your reaction when you heard this the first time. Did you like it? Were you confused? Did you understand it? And then back in the day, I mean, if you didn't speak French, I guess you couldn't really look up the words. You didn't have a dictionary. I don't know. Did you fight with that? I pretty much understood everything. I speak Spanish and Italian, so it's very similar, you know. And these words are not very out there, so you know. But yeah, this was great. Thank you so much, Bird in Hand. This was a great surprise. I expected something more up, you know, like up in line, but I'm not in love. But this was just wonderful. Thank you so much. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section when you heard this, like I said. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.